So what's your background
Yeah.
and what led you to start your company? And then ultimately we'll talk about what that experience has been like.
Yeah, I'm an accidental entrepreneur. That's how I'll describe it. I was graduating in college and I had two job offers, one for an agency to be an account executive for an ad agency, and one was to be a regional director for a nonprofit that was really close to my heart. And I had these two offers in hand, and you're thinking like, oh, college student, like that's what you want. Like one offer is great, two, unheard of, right? And I'm sitting there pondering on these offers, and something about them just didn't feel right. I said no to both. And I basically graduated college with no job offers instead of the two that I had. But I had met a college professor who was building a startup.
Let me interrupt you
that
one
was,
second.
yeah,
Let's, if we can pick that back up. But what do you think was going on in your head that caused you to turn them down? I mean, you don't have any job at all. Did you have some sense of what you were going to do, or it just was in your head that you're like, I need to wait. I need to see what's going to happen. What's going on in your head when you decide to do that?
it was the idea that if I took either of those opportunities, I was going to be a small cog in a big machine. And for me, I wanted my work to matter. I wanted to go in every day, and if I didn't do the work, then the work didn't happen. And if I didn't do a good job, then things weren't going to move forward. And for me, looking at that big company sitting there saying, I'm just going to be one of many, and I don't want that. I want to be, one of one. And I didn't know at the time that what I was looking for was a startup or for entrepreneurship or to be part of building something. I just knew that I didn't want to be a part of a team that was, butts and seats 8 to 5, and you do the job we tell you to do. And, if you don't do the job, then you just coast and it's fine. And, that's not really what I was looking for.
So, all right. So go ahead. I interrupt you. You were talking to
Yeah, no,
professor.
you're good. Yeah, so I met a professor who was creating a startup, and they were doing eye tracking technology for websites. So the new iPhone just came out. It has eye tracking technology in it. This was almost a decade ago, and we were using eye tracking technology to understand how people look at websites and how they process information, what they look at, what they ignore. And I was so fascinated by the concept because it was just really the intersection of what I was looking for, the psychology of how people process information on a website, which is all about marketing. So I went to his office hours and I said, hey, do you have anyone to do your sales and marketing? And he looked at me and he was like, we're not a real company. So we don't have any sales or customers or marketing at all. And, he tells you the story and he'll be like, and my next words were, hi, I'm Alyssa and I work here now. But it really, thank goodness he gave me the opportunity to join. The only catch was they didn't have any sales, customers, revenue, or money to speak of. So I actually joined that startup as 100% commission. I would eat what I killed. And if I didn't make money, then if the company didn't make money, then I didn't make money either. So that was a big risk, but it really turned out.
If you like this clip, you're going to love the whole podcast, but you got to make sure to like, comment, follow, and hit the notification bell so you don't miss a thing. And if you want to catch the whole conversation, go to jerrybrazy.com or wherever you listen to podcasts.